Hi, it's Steve. Today we'd like to show you how to change the odor door panel on your washer. It's a really easy job. Let me show you how we do it. Now, to do this repair, it is easier to remove the door completely from the washer. So we'll start by opening up the door, and there are two screws that secure that hinge to the front panel. So we'll remove both of those and just support that door as you remove that last screw. It should stay in place, but just to be sure, hang on to it. And then lift up sharply on that hinge to disengage the hooks that fit into these three slotted openings. We can then take that door and set it on a suitable work surface, and we'll change the outer panel. Now, with the complete door assembly on a suitable work surface, we're going to remove all of the perimeter screws, including the extra ones in the hinge area, but we'll leave the door hook on. These screws are all the same, so you don't need to keep track of them individually. Now, with all of the screws removed, we can then remove that inner door panel. You may be able to get your fingers in underneath the edge of it to lift it off. If not, take a putty knife and just go into that little gap so you can get it separated. Then we'll lift that off and set it aside. And next, we'll lift the hinge assembly out and just set that aside. Next, we'll remove the door glass from that assembly. It may be easier to tip it upside down and then just lift it off. We'll set the glass aside. Now, to remove the outer door glass and frame from the outer door panel, it's held in place with some plastic clips around the perimeter. And we want to very carefully take a thin flat blade screwdriver and just separate those two and try to pry that tab upwards. Use just enough force to lift that away from that outer door panel. Once we have it separated, we can discard the old panel. We'll place the new outer door panel face down. Then we'll take the plastic door glass and frame and place that on there. And you'll note that there is a thicker portion and a thinner portion. The thinner portion goes to the bottom of the door. So if you're looking at the handle and the hinge, in its natural state, the bottom will be down here. So we'll line up those tabs. Center them up. And then just press them into place. And just verify that all of them have engaged. Now we can put the door glass back in place. And with the door glass, the thicker portion of the door glass will go towards the bottom. And it will line up with these three V notches on that inner door glass panel. Now with that in place, we can then position the hinge pins into the slotted openings. Ensure that they're setting properly in place. We'll then take our inner door panel, line that up. Press it down into place, and then reinstall the screws. We'll start on the hinge side, and then we'll continue around the perimeter and install the rest of them. Make sure that the panels are pressed firmly together before you put the screws in, so that we don't strip the holes. And now we're ready to reassemble. Now when reinstalling the door, we just need to make sure that these 3 hooks fit into those 3 slotted openings. And the door will drop down and lock in place. Make sure the retaining screws are in straight. Tighten them securely, and our repair is complete.